Hey y'all, let's check out Voodoo Land.
All you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta
Hey y'all, so today we're on Voodoo Land. This is a grunge themed sim in my opinion. I feel like it's really good for one person, but if you want to come with your friends to take pictures, it's good as well. But if you're just wanting to walk around, I always feel like going at it alone is going to be your best option. I do apologize for the graphics. I'm still trying to get the Black Dragon viewer together. It's much better, but it's definitely not where I want it to be. So this sim is very picturesque in my opinion, and it's very different from the typical fairy, forest, beach themed sims. This sim is a part of the Voodoo main store sim, and then when you walk a little bit, it just completely turns into Voodoo Land. I know a lot of times people in Second Life, they will just stay wherever they're teleported to. So I wasn't sure if people even knew that this space existed outside of the actual Voodoo main store. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit around. They have so many different spaces for you to come and take pictures or just chill and just enjoy the surroundings. Everything gives like a different type of experience depending on the space that you're in. So this land is fairly large. It feels like it's about a sim, but they really took their time with the space, and they did a lot of things that are vertical, which I always feel like when you're landscaping, if you purchase a piece of land that might be smaller than you would like, building up is always a good thing. I'm not sure if they have residencies on this land, but you can definitely check it out once you come and visit. So you can access these different levels either by they have like road, like a ramp, or stairs as well that you can use to access the space. I really enjoyed exploring this space and just walking around the different areas. Let me do a quick outfit check for you guys. So I felt like this outfit was befitting for today. It's as grunge as I can get. So this is my attempt at, I guess, grunge-like attire, but I did feel like it went with the sim. So this is my outfit. So let's go ahead and continue. So this land, I don't know how long this land has been around, but it's definitely not new. It has a Japanese or Chinese, I'm not sure what type of lettering this is, vibe to it. It gives me like a grunge Chinatown, like in Chicago. If you live in Chicago, if you've been in Chicago and been in Chinatown, just kind of like a little grunge aspect. I really like how they mix the grunge with, oh, let me move this cursor. I like how they mix the grunge with like more futuristic items or futuristic looking items. I really feel like they gave the land a different feel. They have so many different spaces for seating, so many different spaces for role play. I really liked how they put everything together and really made spaces make sense where normally they might not. So it's like you'll have all of these buildings, and then you'll have like these little cubicles, if you will, that you can walk or that you can sit in and take pictures and things like that. I really like the skyline. When I walked around here, I just constantly found new things. Let me click on this, try to get the color to come in. I constantly was finding new spaces, new things. Every corner is gonna have something different for you to see and experience. So I definitely feel like if you wanted to just, bring your friends along to do like a really bomb photo shoot or like a little video or something like that for Second Life, I feel like this would be a pretty ideal space, depending on the type of role play that you do. But also, even if you don't do like grunge role play, you could still, or a role play where it's like grunge like, I don't know. I feel like this is still going to be a good space to come to just do a little video in. I like the colors. I just like how they meshed everything together. Speaking of mesh, everything here seems to be mesh. That's a big issue that I'm running into with Black Dragon is just, oh, my apologies. Everything being mesh is a big issue that I'm running into when it comes to Black Dragon, and really trying to figure out what settings are best. It's like, look at all of that. I really was able to appreciate how they have different spaces for different things, if you will. So like they have like a basketball court, and then they have this space where it's just like where you can come and enjoy a band and things like that. And they have like the couch chairs that look like they were like ripped out of a car or something like that. So everything it definitely gives me a bit of a nostalgic feel, for sure, when it comes to this land, and I really do appreciate that. So like I was saying before, there are stores here, and there are little fun spaces that you can go into. They have a lot of faux builds, but some of the faux builds that they have are attached to different spaces where you can actually go into the building, or it'll teleport you to a different part of the building and things like that. So they have a lot of graffiti art on the walls, and I really like the art. I really like the art. They were very strategic with the art, because the art definitely mixes well in with all of the neon signs that they have. So I really think that was a very good added feature that they were able to add on. The feel of the sim does give me like city vibes and things like that, and I love a good city vibe. You know what I'm saying? One of these builds you actually could go into. I actually want to show you guys like what it looks like, because it's just a chair. So like this is a faux building right here, but they have like a chair. So some spaces it'll look like you can't go in them, but then it'll actually TP you up to a spot. I'm just really falling. And so then they have this really cool like movie room / chill space hangout type vibe going on. And so I thought that this was very nice, especially considering it's kind of dipped off where it doesn't seem like this is something that you would be able to access. And then you also get a very nice view of the land. It's so much going on this land. I was very surprised. It seemed like the longer I walked, the more things that I found, the more spaces that I found, and the more intrigued that I was. Some of the roads, like these roads that go down, they'll lead you to different spaces, or sometimes they'll just take you in a full-fledged roundabout. You just really never know what you're gonna get when you decide to take a ramp or take a road. Sometimes it'll lead you someplace interesting. Sometimes it'll just lead you to the other side of something else. So you just really never know. I definitely wasn't expecting this land to be as immersive as it is, and as interesting as it is. It definitely makes you want to explore. It made me want to walk around and want to find new things, especially after I found that they added certain spaces to faux buildings, which I thought was very ingenious for them to do. I know that's right. Ripping for Chicago, what it do? So I'm noticing that a lot of the art seems to be a lot of black art, if you will, which I appreciate that all the time. You know, it's Black History Month, so it's very fitting, very fitting. I'm always so absolutely intrigued, as I'm sure you guys know. Every time I go to a new land, I'm like, oh, I gotta show you guys, and then I really get lost in just exploring and just the creativity of it all. That's why I'm like, I love just exploring in Second Life. I know that's right. So okay, they giving props where props are due about all different types of things. I really do appreciate that, and I really do like that. This seems like this would be like a really cool land to have as like to go to as like a hangout spot or something like that. I just really like how they meshed everything together. It's like messy yet organized. It's grunge yet it has like a air of just elegance as far as how things are artistic. It looks very artsy here, but it also has a kind of rough around the edges vibe that I really do like. I just really like how the mesh is really clean and it goes well with the different graffiti pieces that they have and things like that. And then they'll put in like a store, they'll build in a store so that it's like you have a space to walk around, but you also have a space that you can shop at. And I really like that. Oh, not you just walking clean in the air. Okay. So like I said, some of the spaces have stairs and some of them have like a ramp or a road that you can go down. I don't know if you can rent bikes or anything like that. I don't think these bikes do anything. I'm like, they look too nice to do anything. But this land was like through and through a very, very beautiful land, very well put together, very well thought out. I like all of the little intricate details that they've added to this land. They've made it so beautiful and everything flows so well. So this was a really fun land to explore. I really hope that you guys check out Voodoo Land and just really get a chance to look around and see everything that they have to offer. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.